Welcome everybody to Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. My name is Grant CFO and joining me alongside in the booth is Captain Atsoka. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine on today's Sunday Fun Day, and I'm looking forward to some MLE 2v2 action. Tell me, what do we have on the menu today?
Well, I'm glad you asked. We've got some Academy League action between the Wizards and the Outlaws. Sure to be a good one because Academy League is always so much excitement going on, and it's so fun to watch because it's slightly unpredictable, but not quite too unpredictable where you just, it's hard to rely on what's on the paper, but it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't recognize too many of these names here, but I will say, just off of name premise alone, I'm rooting for Gibby. I'm always Team Gibby. Anytime a Gibby comes up, I'm like, I'm Team Gibby. I'm rooting for that guy. So I'm going to be rooting for you, Gibby, because you have a great name.
Well, all right, then. Doesn't look like there's too much on the team leaderboard sense, except for the Outlaws. We have Daywalker, who's playing tonight. They are leading in goals with 55, that's 2.8 per game, and 103 shots throughout the season, that's 5.2 per game. So they are going to put a lot of pressure on net, and we'll be able to see if the Wizards are able to keep up. Wizards holding a 17-28 record over the Outlaws 29-11. So on paper, I'm going to go with the Outlaws, but like I said, it's unpredictable here in Academy League.
Yeah, and I've actually seen some good things from the Wizards, not just, in the Academy League, but throughout, all the other leagues. So I'm actually interested to see how the Wizards in the Academy League is going to stack up against this Outlaws, because you've already said the Outlaws are actually looking pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm ready to get things started, get into game one, hop into the series, because, man, I just can't wait. I love Academy League every single time. And like I said, let's just get our players on the field, see if we can get things going. But I'm rooting for Outlaws.
Okay, we have our predictions out here in the booth. What about over there in the chat? Let us know who you're rooting for. Gotta give that energy to the team that you want to win, or else how else are they going to win? You gotta show your support. They need your help. So let's hear it up in chat who you think is going to take this one. Is it going to be the Wizards, or will it be the Outlaws? Only one way to find out, and that's to get this game underway.
Well, it seems like we're having some issues, maybe some technical difficulties in getting our players on the field. We are letting our match official do that. But what's one thing that we got to look for? What's going to be the difference maker here in this league? For people who don't know, we have a few leagues in Minor League Esports. We have the lowest Foundation League. This is Academy League, followed by Champion, Master, and Premier League being the best of the best, which we do have one of those matches coming up after this. But being an Academy League, it's kind of a lower level player base. So what are some things that we need to look out for if we're going to see a team pull out in front of anybody else?
That's just going to be, the classics, fundamentals and consistency. Like, people think that, to be the next tier, top tier Rocket League player, it's all about the flip resets and it's all about the cool musty flicks and all that. That's really not what it comes down to. When you're trying to pull off those cool moves, it's because they use them successfully in the situations that it's called for. Everything that comes from those cool stuff breaks down from the fundamentals and consistency. So whoever has that, especially in the Academy League, whoever has that mastered is going to be the one that pulls on top. And that really just comes from running your drills, running your training packs over and over and over again until it becomes a reflex.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. It's a big thing in Foundation League, but also a big thing in Academy League. Like we said, kind of a lower level player base, but Silent for the Wizards taking this one up to the corner. Gonna try to get a flip reset there. It seemed Daywalker grabs the boost on their way out. Looking to carry this one over the top of Ninja Turi. It goes past him. It's gonna hit the post, and Silent with a nice little clear out to the side. Backfire waiting below. Silent putting it over the top. It's out for Daywalker, who's also missed contact once again. The Backfire should be able to carry this one out to the midfield as Ninja clears it long ways away. Wizards now on defense. It's Daywalker making the push forward, waits for the touch. And they get this one out. They do. It's a one-on-one situation, but no shot on target. Does bounce out to Backfire, puts a shot on net. Silent makes contact, and this ball has been put away.
Yeah, so far this is just like the feeling each other out stage. Like, we see this all the time, in league play, tournament play. Competitive, anytime that you have to go more than one round, people just go the first round, but hang on a second, hold the phone, feeling each other out in deep, but it's still on target, and feeling out the back of the net is Ninja Turi, who's going to get the first goal of the game.
Well, Ninja Turi catching the defender out, or the attacker rather, out on an overcommit. They're able to take the ball all the way to the other side and put one in. Those Wizards go up 1-0 with 4 minutes on the clock and a little extra change. Ninja Turi takes this one over to the corner. Daywalker awaiting this one. Gonna try to push this one out and clear it. They do, running into Silent along the way, but Backfire puts one into the corner. Silent gonna leave this one for their teammate. Backfire with a pass over to Daywalker, makes the connection, it hits the right post and out, and a redirect from the Outlaws keeps the ball alive for Wizards. Solid control on the ground play here. Ninjatori gets the flick over the top, it goes high once again. Silent coming in for the cleanup. It's blocked away by Daywalker. Some outstanding defense from this Outlaws team.
I'm now coming out from both teams actually, because we've seen Outlaws make, and they had a beautiful play. The only problem was that they couldn't finish and they couldn't put the ball into the back of the net. But now, when the Wizards were going with their offensive, they were pulling out the pass plays too, and we saw Ninjatori trying to take it himself and get that swish and flick right over the top crossbar, and then just barely being able to scavenge for defense was the Outlaws. So seeing the back and forth in team plays is already showing me they have a good grasp of fundamentals.
For sure, Outlaws looking to push downfield. It's blocked by Backfire, and this shot will backfire into the corner. Ninjatori waits this one on the near post, carrying it out now. 50 with Daywalker, doesn't go in their favor. Wizards finding themselves on the back foot here. Silent has to clear this one away. They get contact, and it's just enough to put it outside into the corner and away from danger. Silent looking to continue this one downfield, but Ninjatori going to have to play this one upfield. They do, trying to get a dribble around, maybe go for a demo. They do get it. Wait, no, Ninjatori got demoed by Daywalker. I'm confused, but Wizards now making the push back into it. Ninjatori from the wall, not going to find a read or contact. Here's Daywalker playing it back out to midfield, and now transitioning on to offense. Ninjatori with a solid clear back into the right wall.
Yeah, just constantly hammering away at that backboard and back crossbar. Eventually, one will fall as long as they keep up that offensive pressure. Now with the opportunity into the corner, it goes for Daywalker. Has a teammate in the middle, gets the bump on the play. But it's going to be Silent and the Wizards who's going to hold that defensive line, and doing phenomenally so, just holding off the shot after. You'd think that the Outlaws would be winning because they're maintaining a good bit of the possession, but that defense coming from the Wizards almost falling there, but still remains to hold on.
Yeah, a big thing I like to talk about is capitalization on your opponent's mistakes. The more you can do that, the more goals you're going to get out of it, and Wizards had a bit of a miscommunication running into each other on the goal there, but unfortunately, Outlaws weren't able to find a shot on target because it would have for sure gone in and they would have found themselves on the board. But that's a pass over to Backfire from Daywalker. Blocked. That's a strong 50 into Ninja. And Backfire powers one through into the net.
Yeah, and this is also really fun to see because this is how Fireburner used to score his goals. Just beautiful 50-50 read off the shot and just using your opponent's strength against them. Just using that 50-50 force to send that one right into the back of the net, and the goalie is none the wiser. Can't really react to that, but a beautiful kickoff cheat up is going to lead to a goal and right back by Silent 7.
And just like that, with a little cheat up on the kickoff, like you said, Silent puts one in to the center of the net, catching the Outlaws off guard, and just like that, they're back in the lead. Minute and 11 to go.
Yep. Now it's him in favor of the Wizards as the time continues to click away, but hold on a second. What definitely should have been a goal, and now being turned the other way, Ninjatori is going to punish and punish severely. They now have the insurance goal.
Well, Daywalker just had to let the ball roll in, but they tried to get some more power on it, and it cost them. Both Outlaws players finding themselves on a double commit upfield, leaving their net wide open for the Wizards to score. You really hate to see it, but Outlaws are going to have to scratch and claw their way back from this 2-goal deficit as Backfire plays it out, blocked away by Ninjatori, circling back around as Daywalker, waiting for a strong clear. They do get it. It's floating on the net, but Silent makes some contact to keep it out. 45 seconds on the clock. Not a lot of time for Outlaws to work with. Ninjatori playing it back out to the center. Daywalker finds a shot wide to the left. Silent with another good clear. A little pinch action going on there. Backfire take it from Daywalker. Fake out in the goal line. Daywalker planted it over, and another strong 50. Gets one in. Outlaws within one.
Yeah, and this is, again, just that constant pressure that they're putting up. But you got to say the tactical whiff that came out of Backfire was like a huge contribution, because I thought he was going to get the touch. Clearly the that, you know, Backfire was going to get the touch, and it just didn't happen. And then, like I constantly say, that tactical whiffs are actually a thing. They definitely make a contribution. And oh my goodness, nothing tactical about that whiff. I think that was definitely a missed opportunity.
You took the words right out of my mouth, but Backfire making this one backfire on the Wizards, looking for the swing around shot. They don't make contact. 10 seconds to go. Daywalker's shot blocked in, and Wizards might just be running away unless the Outlaws have something to say about it. Keeping it up is Daywalker off the doink, trying to get over their teammate. They will lose control. Ball hits the floor, and Wizards walk away with a not so far pull away of a victory, but they do take game one.
Yeah, I mean, one goal really is all that you need when, you know, you're playing Rocket League. I always say this all the time, even though so many people disagree with me, is that when you're playing Rocket League, you really only need to score one goal to win. And that's really all you need to win by, is just that one goal. And that's what the Wizards did here. And they played absolutely phenomenally. Even though both teams only were able to actually recover just one pass play, like Ninja Fury got the assist for the Wizards, and then it was Daywalker that got the assist for the Outlaws. So there's not a whole lot of passing that was going on. It really just came down to a solid effort, and the consistency on defense coming from the Wizards, specifically Silent 7 with the 3 saves, picking up the Savior medal. I think that was like where the line was drawn in between these two teams.
Yeah, and it's something that I saw last night, you know, these close games coming within a goal of each other. 7 shots from the Outlaws, 6 from the Wizards, but this time it's not so much missing your shots, it's running into the brick wall that is silent on the defense, and you're just not able to score anything. Outlaws, I mean, with a victory over shots, we knew Daywalker was going to put plenty of them on there, and I believe, I missed the stat board, but I'm pretty sure they were sitting on top with all of the shots, so if that's the case, Backfire needs to get more involved.
Yeah, I didn't see, like, any shots coming from Backfire in the last one, honestly. And, you know, it's always good, you know, to have the shooter take the shots. Like, if you know someone on your team is really, really good at shooting and you want to feed them the ball and they're hitting, that's great. But if none of the shots are finding the back of the net, then you're going to have to step up and start taking some shots of your own, because clearly you're going to have to do something to kind of stir it up and get shots into the back of the net. Like, you cannot rely on one player to constantly put up the stats. So you're going to have to make, like, I'm hoping that Backfire might be able to come out of somewhere, but right now, it's Ninja Turi who's going to step up on this one.
Well, it was a strong contribution off the kickoff with a solid stopper in the mid-lines, but Backfire tried to make a bit too wide of a rotation to the back post when they could have just stayed there and got a nice simple clear, but they wanted to play it safe, they wanted to play it mechanical. Daywalker pushing this one downfield to the back wall. Silent misses the touch, tactical whip from Daywalker, but that's not tactical either. From Backfire, Daywalker has to do everything they can to try to keep it on offense, but it's not going to happen when you're in a 1v2 situation. Backfire, strong clear out into some empty space, looking to get the boost steal. They do so. Ninja Turi gets a nice clear over the head of Daywalker. Can't really recover as nicely as they would like to, but they do eventually do so. Backfire waits this one jumping a little too early, finding themselves once again pushed too far up. Daywalker doing a good job at holding their own out in the mid-lines and preventing Wizards from getting much pressure on them, but that one's off the back wall, and Silent is looking to swing it back in.
And one thing the Wizards have going for them right now is that they have all the momentum, especially after winning game 1 and now getting a lead here in this game and then holding it. You know, a minute has passed and only one team has scored. Ninja Turi trying to extend the lead, but a beautiful save by Daywalker on that one. But now that they have the momentum, they're not going to let up anytime soon. So it's really going to be on the Outlaws to try and, you know, make them scramble a little bit on defense. You know, make them miss a rotation, make them miss a shot, something to throw them off of their game, because as long as they maintain possession, they're going to keep you from scoring. So you're really going to have to figure out a way to try and get momentum back in your favor.
Ooh, that's a flick up to the backboard for Backfire to score with. Daywalker with a nice setup.
And right as I'm saying it, you got to do something to get momentum in your favor. Well, how about a nice backboard pass goal? That is something that's going to get momentum back in your favor, because now we are even at 1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. And that was just a beautiful pass play, just putting it right on the backboard, just catching the goalie off guard. Not enough backpedaling can get you up high enough to get the save on that. And a beautiful pass that just came from Daywalker over to Backfire. Now even us up at 1 as this ball is getting other way. And Daywalker with a banger coming out the corner as Silent starts to take control in the midfield. Tries to go for another backboard touch pass, but not enough. Ninja Turi trying to get the moves on. Backfire gets the up and over, but it's not good enough. Daywalker there with the save.
Well, Outlaws surviving a bit of a quick onslaught there from the Wizards. Now both Wizards players have whipped, can backfire, find it on the outside. They get a weak touch. Ninja Turries jumped too early, and catching the crossbar, the post, was Silent. That's just unfortunate for Wizards.
You see, and we were talking in the beginning of the game saying how we want to see more come from Backfire. Now Backfire has the 2 goals for the Outlaws. So it's good to see Backfire start to step up, and I don't even know what to call that last goal that Backfire had. Was that technically a mind game? Because it faked me out a little bit.
It might have been another kind of tactical whiff action as Ninja Turry looking to do some backflips and maybe achieve that same goal. But Backfire's got possession now, moving downfield. Silent gets a weak 50 with Backfire. It's back out to the midfield. Daywalker looking for another dunk goal, not going to find it. Backfire getting a demo on Ninja on the way out. Silent makes the drop down to Backfire, but no contact met. Once again, Backfire clearing things out for the Outlaws and looking to dribble upfield. They are doing so successfully. It's blocked by Ninja Turry. Daywalker has to back off, as Silent has done a great job at getting in the air and putting on some early pressure. Almost got the flick over one defender, but it's back in from Ninja Turry. Good clear from Backfire, keeping this ball out of the danger zone once again. Daywalker gets a nice pre-jump save. Silent, no contact. Backfire is gonna be upfield a little too much. I'm gonna put it out there and say Backfire needs to stay on the ground a little more. It seems like they found themselves upfield more than they would like to, and it's kind of costing them. It's kind of strange that the Wizards haven't even capitalized on it yet.
Yep, and now it's going to be Daywalker. Going to send this one back with a boomer, but Ninja Turry going to hold strong on the defense, and I'm just loving the absolute pressure that's coming from the Outlaws right now. Just because we've seen them be like a little stagnant in the game before, but now to see them come out in a major way, making some really nice challenges like that one there on Ninja Turry as Daywalker take this one out into the corner, trying to get one over the last defender, but not going to happen. Silent 7 now taking control in the midfield, and that's another thing that I want to touch on just real quick. Hold on a second! But Daywalker, as I'm getting ready to say it, the words coming out my mouth, the level of control taking course in the midfield, a beautiful pass and beautiful field recognition coming out on that play from Backfire, seeing the teammate in the middle and getting it right there, and then for Daywalker to maintain that control and just flick it right on into the net from the corner. Beautiful play.
Absolutely, but Daywalker gonna find themselves missing contact, and that one's robbed by the woodwork as Backfire plays this one back out. Wizards trying to get another shot quickly here. Time closing in, flick over, blocked again by Daywalker. Backfire gets 50'd away. Wizards waiting in the corner. Ninja Turry with the pass back in, clear up high for Daywalkers. Backfire playing this one back up the sideline, almost played it into their own net. It's a good redirect. Daywalker, another 50. Ninja blocking it away again. So many shots, but all being turned away on the goal line. Ninja Turry has to get one more pop, but the ball is still up high for Silent to read. It's wide to the left, and Backfire has a little bit of space to breathe in, but Ninja Turry once again, another whiff for the Wizards. Backfire taking it downfield, almost found the outside pocket, but Daywalker won't find the connected pass. It's passed back in, shot from Backfire, no contact met again. Now 10 seconds, one more chance for Wizards to score, another whiff, and that's going to let the clock wind down. Outlaws will be taking this game, but not after the ball hits the floor first.
And it just really came down to exactly what we were like when you asked me earlier, what's going to be the difference maker between the two teams being in the Academy League? And it's going to be that consistency. It's going to be those fundamentals, because we've seen on both sides, not just the Wizards, not just the Outlaws, on both sides, too many times, too many missed touches, people going up for the ball and they're just missing, even with no contest, like there's no opposition there and people still going up and not getting a touch on the ball, and it really just gives too much opportunity for the other team to take advantage, and taking advantage was the Outlaws. But not only did they take advantage of those mistakes that you yourself were talking about, but they also showed a level of consistency in the net playing defense, coming out with 6 saves for the Outlaws, 4 of which came from Daywalker. Just shows a beautiful amount of consistency when it comes to the defensive rotation, and it was that consistency that got the Outlaws game.
Yeah, and Wizards, like I was talking about earlier, they're missing a lot of those opportunities to capitalize on the mistakes of Outlaws, and because of that, they just weren't able to find any goals. There was a big hole in the defense, but they couldn't find the accuracy to shoot through it. Silent, I know I saw him go up a bunch of times in the back half of the game, but the contact was just missed or the shot went way wide. And that's those things you got to hit the training packs for. Just get more consistent around in free play, hitting the ball as hard as you can in any given situation. That's going to provide you an extra edge over your opponent. But I believe we do now have a tied series. We'll see who's able to push themselves out into the lead, Wizards or Outlaws.
And another thing, like how we were talking about, being able to go up and get those touches, it definitely is important. You have to hit those training packs. That's what the Outlaws did, and I hope we're going to be able to bring that type of defensive gameplay into this next game and be able to hold that even more consistently.
It's a great block, though, for the defense of Outlaws. Backfire plays it over softly to Silent, but pushing in quickly, trying to create some kind of pressure. Daywalker keeping it close in the corner. Almost got it around Ninja, but it's blocked out once again for the Outlaws to recapitalize on. Missed touch from Backfire. Daywalker playing it back out on the sidewall. Ninja awaits the touch. Great 50-50 over the top of the defender. It's a 1v1 situation, but they're going to sit and wait for the boost instead. Still going to wait for it and then ditch it. Questionable decision from Ninja.
So we've seen 1 minute go by, and normally has really been a score on the board by now, but going with the back and forth, keeping people just locked in their own half. Just under a minute now, still 0-0 as Ninja is going to send this one the other way. Out to the corner it goes, but it's Daywalker there to get the clear.
Ninja trying to play it out for Silent. Nobody going to commit for that. Instead, it's Backfire leapfrogging over Daywalker. Going to try to get it out to the goal line. Backfire kind of cutting rotations on the inside instead of taking the long way. But it does work out for them as they're able to extend out into offensive territory. Trying to get the pass over instead. It's just going to linger in the corner for Ninja. Gets a 50 with Daywalker. It's solid, providing them an opportunity to strike, and that's great patience from Ninja, but that's a great demo from Daywalker to no avail. Wizards find themselves on the board first. Just that strong demo really created a hole in the defense for the Outlaws, or the Wizards rather, but just no effort coming in pretty solidly there. Backfire gonna have to take this one out, not gonna be met by anybody on their team at least. Backfire to the back wall, looking for the demo again. It's blocked by Silent, pushing this one out to the left side. Backfire puts it out to the mid lines to Ninja with a strong pass. It's off the post again. You hate to see it. But Outlaws now got an opportunity of their own. And man, it's just a lot of pressure, and now both teams ditching possession for the time being. Silent pinch off the side wall. Backfire puts it in, blocked again by Ninja. Same side though. It's any moment now that anybody could switch over to offense. Daywalker avoiding a narrow demo from Ninja. Silent plays it out to the wall, putting it back in though. Outlaws, they've got all the space covered so far. Ninja with a strong clear. It's going to be met by Daywalker, waiting all day to shoot this one. Back to the back wall, looking to get the read. Is Silent with another strong banger of a clear. It's going to bounce off the lip and roll around for Daywalker, trying to get the same power going, but once again met by Ninja. It's off the lip of the ceiling. Backfire to the corner again. So much pressure rolling in for the Wizards, but once again, they're just not able to score. It's something we talked about in earlier games in this series. If they can't capitalize, they're never going to score a goal, and every shot just seems to go wide. And Outlaws get another breakaway counterattack here, trying to flick it over, but the ball remains along the mid-line. And Ninja now has an opportunity, puts it over to nobody. Silent waiting on the midfield, trying to get something. I think there was a little bit of a bump from the Wizards, miscommunication, but doesn't matter because Silent should have this one off the demo from Ninja. It's back downfield. Daywalker trying to meet this on the wall, but gonna wait out the missed touch from Silent. Almost played it back in, but Backfire once again with a great save. Ninja now awaits the clear. As Backfire moves back down, blocked by Ninja again, trying to get a demo. Outlaws have gotten real physical so far. We're rolling down to a final minute to go. Strong 50s all around for Wizards. It's just all about capitalization. It's all that it comes down to. Ninja gonna miss this one. It's heading back towards their own net. They've got to hold on to their lead here. They want to go up 2-1 in the series. It's a nice shot down the center and in from Ninja, catching the Outlaws off guard. Ninja Turi beat out the defender. Daywalker gonna find themselves whiffed, and Backfire found themselves too far pushed forward. And that's a goal for the Wizards. It looks like they're closing in on a Game 3 victory, but we'll have to see. The Outlaws are able to bounce back. It's a strong kickoff, but low boost for Daywalkers. It's played out to the right side. Backfire tries to play it back in off the corner. Silent doesn't find the read on the back wall. It's floating back out towards Outlaws' side. 50 again by Silent. Short little flick from Backfire. Goes over both, and Outlaws have found themselves in the game. Take another look at this. Silent from the clouds just didn't find any touch, and Backfire knew they were low on boost, and all they needed to do was get a quick flick. It's a strong tactic for kickoffs, but also a strong one while you wait on the goal line. And Outlaws find themselves down by just one more goal. 40 seconds remaining here. Gotta clear this one out. They do. No Wizards player wanted to get up involved with that. Daywalker waits down below. Patiently, gonna let Backfire take another touch. Actually bait out the second defender, get another shot. This could be an equalizer, but it's gonna go wide. Backfire couldn't find the 50 read. Instead, they've got to try again. Everybody whipping from the Wizards. Daywalker capitalizes. It's off the crossbar, and now Silent's got a breakaway. Backfire's got to be careful here. Hopefully, their shadow defense can keep up. It's over the top of them. Daywalker playing it back in. It's going to have to be a nice little read, but unfortunately, nothing happening for them there. Daywalker, one last shot. It's up high, blocked by Ninja Turi. No, they missed, and Outlaws couldn't read it quick enough, but Wizards will take this one. And everybody, I got to let you know, my partner, Captain Atsoka, has been having some issues with their internet, so I have to take over solo here. But man, what a series so far. Outlaws, they're going to fall down, though, 2-1. Wizards with a lot of shots on net. 4 to Outlaws 5, though. They're able to get away with so many goals in just a small amount of shots when Outlaws can't even find one. There was only one save credited to the Wizards, so it's not a defensive problem. You're not running into as many shots, but if that wasn't there, it would be a tie game. But gosh, that's just so much to just put yourself up against, having so many shots rolling in. And it's the most frustrating thing when you play a good defense, because you try everything you can. You're firing shots to the back wall, to the side, and just to no avail, and you don't get any shots in. Man, I feel for the Outlaws in that one, but once again, we've experienced yet another close game, and it could be coming close in Game 4. We'll see if the Outlaws can tie back up the series and send us to a Game 5 decider. And I just gotten word, well, I've observed that Captain Atsoka is back in the Discord call. They're going to get back into the VMix for you guys, so you can come join me again for this exciting series. But all of our players are loading back onto the field. They're ready to go here in game number 4. Well, Silent. It looks like Silent and Backfire will be on this next kickoff. 2 strong players for both teams. 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Game 4. Outlaws are down by 1 in the series. They need this game to tie it up. Daywalker going to wait this one down below. Play it slow and patiently. Ninja with the strong 50. It's awkward for Backfire, but they find the read off the back wall. Those are just tough angles to get past, but Backfire trying to take this one downfield. It's met by Ninja Turi with a nice strong pinch. I've seen this tool come out of the tool belt for Ninja Turi as Daywalker plays it up to the ceiling. Another missed touch. Silent, dangerous commit there, but it pays dividends, and that's going to roll into the exact center of the net for Wizards. Daywalker tried to get the beat there, but Backfire wasn't ready for it. They didn't have time to rotate back to the back post, or at least somewhere near the net, and it's just a strong pinch off the defending car to send it in the back. Daywalker over the top of Silent. It's a breakaway for Outlaws, but Ninja Turi spun out. Oh no, the recovery mechanics missing for the Wizards. Daywalker just gets one over. A miscommunication, actually, from the Wizards bumping out there, and Backfire comes in to clean it up. Ninja Turi did land awkwardly, and it doesn't work for them as well as they would have liked. Ninja Turi and Backfire back to the kickoff. It's going to go in favor of the Wizards with another clear around the defender to the right side. Back in, maybe from Ninja Turi. No, they leave it for the touch for Backfire. They just got to get a flick with Daywalker, shutting that one down real quick. Silent back in towards net. It's dangerous for Outlaws. They're lucky another shot didn't come in, but here comes one from Silent on the outside. That's a Wizard lead. Backfire just thought about going for it, but Daywalker didn't take the wide pathing to the outside back post. We talk about it so much. You gotta get on the back post. If you're not on the back post, it's going to cost you. You don't have all the space to cover, because I wish I could pull up a little model for you, but if you're on the near post, you're covering about maybe 10 to 20% of the net. But if you can get on the back post, you're covering 80 to 90%, almost 100 in some scenarios. And in that case, Daywalker didn't make that path to the outside, and it cost them another goal as we roll down to 3 minutes 45 to go. Backfire plays it up. Silent blocked away to the wall. Daywalker 50 out for Backfire. Outlaws got some offense going here. Another double commit from Wizards. Backfire closing in fast. It could be out to Daywalker, but I don't think they've got boost to work with. Ninja Cherry notices this. They've got boost to work with, looking for an air dribble carry downfield. They do get it, but that one's almost over. Backfire as well. Here's a shot, and on the inside, between that hole in the defense. We've talked about it before. If you can shoot within that little hole, you can get some goals out of it, and that's what Wizards have done here. They might be looking to take the series. If you can keep this kind of momentum up and switch over from, okay, no, I don't want to play passive anymore. I want to get aggressive. I want to start taking advantage of these mistakes and really put your mind to it, and then know the mechanics that you're capable of, and trust your fingers on the controller or keyboard, whatever you're playing on. You're going to be able to pull off things like that, and it's worked out so well for the Wizards. Ninja Cherry, once again, playing solidly on defense, carrying it up to the wall. Back down to the ground for some ground play action. Daywalker playing it out to the side, collects the boost, though, leaving Backfire alone. Luckily, they got the bump on the way back. Smart recovery. Silent running a little dry in the tank, but Ninja Cherry gonna get bumped once again. Wizards kind of running into each other, and that's almost costly, but no Outlaws player is there to make the shot. Backfire's put one in, though, catching Wizards off guard. That is great. Just, oh man, look at this placement. Ninja Cherry dropped it down. Silent was expecting the pass, but they didn't realize that Backfire was waiting on the ground. And that's just how you do it. Outlaws finding themselves within one now. 2.5 minutes to go. We roll down to halftime. Silent, strong job off the kickoff. Putting it over to the corner, trying to take it alone here. Doink over the top. That's an ankle on net. And oh, what? Silent. Holy. That's just incredible. Silent finds the angle somehow off the rebound from the wall. Daywalker rushes in, trying to save it. But unfortunately, it's just not going to work for him. That's a crazy one from Silent. If you see something you like, be sure to clip it and submit it for hashtag Play of the Week in the MLE Discord server under the text channel hashtag Play of the Week. Sponsored by Balls Guarana, the highly caffeinated soda. As we return to action, though, Daywalker playing this one off the back wall. Nice read from Ninja to keep that one out. Not a consistent thing you usually see in Academy League, but that's a nice pass on the outside off the post from Silent. Almost read the angle. Wizards, they've been inconsistent throughout the series on the shots like those, but we've seen them create some opportunities too. They just all find themselves just a little too far off. That's a great one, though, off the backboard from Silent. Man, Silent's popping off today. The pass up high, Backfire down low, Silent over the top and in. Strong play from the Wizards, and this is just becoming a dominant game. Outlaws are doing everything they can, though, to try and come back. Ninja Cherry wave dash kickoff. Silent misses contact. That's rare. Maybe let the popping off get to their head, and Outlaws might find one. Ninja Cherry couldn't race back quick enough. They found themselves out for boost, but sometimes you just crave it a little too much, and you try to get it, but ends up costing you in positioning. Outlaws have a 2-goal deficit to now overcome. See if they're able to do it. They've got enough time on the clock. I wouldn't necessarily call it plenty. I usually call plenty having a minute to score a goal, but Silent gonna put it even further out of reach for the Outlaws. Off this incredible, that's just great capitalization off the miss from Backfire, realizing that Daywalker's out. Good placement to put it just outside their reach and score yet another goal, putting them up 3 goals. Daywalker going to take the boost path from this one. Backfire out to the side wall. collects the boost along the way. Another strong shot from Silent. We're seeing Silent get real aggressive with these pass, or not the pass plays, but these shots. They're just so quick. Great consistency in power. When at least they make contact. When they don't, it's detrimental, and Outlaws have been able to capitalize a couple times, but not as many times as we'd like to see them do. That's a miss 50 from Backfire. We talk about it a lot, finding themselves out in the upfield, but it might work to their advantage here as Backfire gets a nice 50 to keep pressure going for the Outlaws. Silent, though, for the Wizards, taking it back down. Minute to go, shot in, it's rolling in front of net, saved by Backfire, throw Ninja off, but it's not going to throw him off enough. Ninja slows themselves down in the air, they put one in. Check this out. The pinch clear off the back wall from Backfire ends up backfiring because Ninja Cherry was waiting in the air for that one. Minute to go. It looks like Wizards have secured Game 4 and the series if they can keep this lead going. Silent, another strong one up. Looking for the double, but Daywalker with a nice save. Backfire, though, back flips, and that one's right over their head. They have just secured this series in incredible fashion. Daywalker, it was a nice attempt, but Backfire pushed too far up from the back post. Man, I'm making all the puns in the world right now for Backfire, and I feel for him, but man, back post. It is the #1 mistake in Rocket League in at least recent times. If you're not on the back post, like I said, you're not covering 90% of the net, and that's just poor defense, and Ninja Cherry powers another one in from the corner off the pinch. Don't even know how they found this angle. They're just like, oh, hey, it's rolling towards net. What if I pinch that? Oh, yeah, that works. And Backfire gets running into a forced own goal. And Wizards are now up with a 6-goal differential, which is, oh, man, that's impressive. And not something I was expecting to see, at least in Academy League. This one's off the back wall. Outlaws trying to get at least one for the road and look forward to Game 5, but this one's off the lip of the bottom. Demo from Backfire onto Silent. Outlaws, they've got a long bomb and clear. Silent gets back to it quick enough, though. It's a nice clear back out into Outlaws territory as Ninja has to race back for once here. Outlaws, once again, missing touch. You gotta wonder if tilt factor's coming in. If you're getting a little angry that, you can't score against this strong offense or defense, Silent finds another one set up from Ninja Cherry. Flicks it off the back wall. And just another one in. Wizards, they're so dominant. They catch Outlaws on their mistakes, and I'm going to take a second to look at Backfire. Nothing against any of these players because they're all good players, but in this specific case, Backfire finds themselves pushed upfield too many times, overcommitting, at least missing contact. It can be one of the two. Not being consistent with the way you hit the ball. This ball is going to actually hit the floor eventually, and Wizards will confirm I think 7-goal differential on the Outlaws in game number 4, securing themselves the series. But let me turn my attention to Backfire. Yes, they're on top of the scoreboard right now with 100% shooting accuracy. However, there are some inconsistencies in transitioning from defense to offense. And when you're doing so, if you miss the ball, you have overcommitted. You put yourself up fully onto the front of the field, and that leaves your teammate all alone, and if they can't hold their own, then they're going to get swarmed by the 2v1 situation that they find themselves in. So a drill for the coaches of Outlaws, just put your players in 2v1 situations, and maybe even against higher level players, see how they fare out and how they deal with it, because it's a lot of stress to be under. You're like, uh-oh, my teammate's gone, and I got to do something about this that's coming in at me. And man, it's tough. And I've just been informed that we are looking for a replacement for casting Captain Atsoka. Heart goes out to you, my brother, but man, I think we might have found a replacement, but more on that later. But man, Captain Atsoka, I hope your internet fixes itself for the next series. Hope to see you back here and joining me in the booth. Miss you already, but I think Lars Newt, my other boy, is going to jump in on color commentary. Y'all are in for a treat. Lars has really been putting in the effort, and he's got the talent for days, so we'll see if he actually does join on in here. And if so, you guys will hear his lovely voice soon. But now you've got one more game. Game number 5 with the Outlaws and the Wizards in Academy League. Here we go. Wizards coming away with a series win, but in MLE we play all 5 games regardless because every game matters, especially as we near closer and closer to playoff season. Teams looking to secure their spots as well as wild card spots. But looking back at action as Wizards finding themselves a little bit awkward there. Shot back in, pass from Daywalker. It's shot out by Ninja Turi. Daywalker missing another clear, but backfire. There's the consistency we need to see in the transitions from defense to offense, but Silent also consistent with it, trying to push out. Great rotations from the Wizards to keep their defense up. I think that is the game changer for them. But Silent playing it out to the left wall. It's met by Daywalker again. Outlaws are out for revenge right now, as that one is a mistouch from Silent, but backfire. Didn't trust that they had it. It's a simple baseball thing that my dad taught me. It's like, hey, when the ball's coming at you, you gotta hit that as if it's your ball. And unfortunately, backfire second-guessed themselves, and that's gonna cost them a shot opportunity. They find themselves on the back foot once again in defense. Silent put this one up, but blocked by Daywalker. Outlaws strong showing of defense so far. They're getting real aggressive, and I'm not sure the Wizards are ready for this one. Off the back wall, 50 by Daywalker. Doesn't find its mark. It's wide to the right. Silent racing downfield from the left wall, putting it back in. It's a pass over to that teammate, but nobody home. Ninja finding themselves up in the air. Backfire, he's got a chance here. They can't find the angle. No, they do. It rolls off the post and in. Finally, the Outlaws find themselves a lead. The speed and control from Backfire, able to find this angle and keep it just out of Ninja's reach. That's what you love to see. And I've just observed that Lars New has joined the Discord call. They will probably be getting themselves set up in VMix, ready for you guys. But man, what a play from the Wizards, or from the Outlaws. And now Wizards find themselves on the double commit. That's capitalization from Daywalker, but it's blocked by Silent. Good recovery from the Wizards. They've got to hold on a bit. Here's a shot from Backfire. It finds the outside pocket. And Backfire extending this lead. I can't stress it enough. Outlaws are here with a vengeance. Strong 68-mile-per-hour shot. And that's just what you love to see. Wizards and Outlaws going at it. If you're just tuning in, this is Game 5. Wizards have secured the series 3-1. But in MLE, we play all 5 games because every game counts for playoffs, especially as we get closer to that season. Daywalker, though, with a nice carry. Hits the crossbar and down. Take another look at this. Finds the setup. A nice second touch. Finds his way over to the net. Ninja Turi not able to find contact with it. And that one's just going to bounce right on in. Outlaws, I think, is that a hat trick? Oh no, it's not quite. Backfire is on the verge of doing so, though. They just need one more goal. Ninja Turi meets the 50 here. No contact by Backfire. That's the dangerous thing we can't see them fall into again. It cost them so much in last game with the score being 10-3. You don't want to run into that again, but luckily Outlaws have 3 insurance goals at the moment. Backfire dribbling around, gets strong with the ground play. Ninja Turi collects the boost. That's a pre-flip from Backfire. Oh no! Nobody able to meet this one for a goal. But Backfire pinching it back in. The infield, Silent playing it back out, but Backfire finding themselves pushed up once again. Silent looking to dribble around the flick from the back wall, the demo, but nobody makes up for it. Ninja Turi was the intended receiver, but they were nowhere to be found after that demo. But they are handling this 1v2 situation pretty well. Daywalker gets a nice 50 out, and it's all shut down by Silent, and Wizards find themselves on the board.
That's a quick turn for the Wizard, getting a goal here to stop that Outlaws momentum. And thank you for having me, Grant. I'm sorry I'm jumping in late here.
It's a pleasure to have you here. I always enjoy casting with you. I was hyping you up before you joined in, but man, it's glad to not be. It's fun to not be solo and have some company here. But once again, heart goes out to Captain Soka. Hopefully, they can get suited for the next series with their internet. But man, Outlaws are looking pretty strong here. Daywalker looking to get a little fake around. Maybe the dribble in, but it's blocked away by Ninja Turi to the left side. Daywalker racing back. Backfire gets it up to the ceiling. Ninja Turi playing it back down. Flip reset acquired. Maybe used to their advantage. They do get a second touch. Okay, I see Ninja Turi getting style with it. But that one is blocked by Backfire. It's played back in. Outlaws racing a little bit dangerously there. Backfire finds themselves with a blocked shot again by Ninja Turi. Played it back in. It's almost a forced own goal, but it goes out.
That's so much mechanical skill we're seeing out of Ninja Turi right now. It's hard to believe this was an Academy League matchup. When I first jumped in here, I was looking at what Ninja Turi was doing and had to double check that we are in fact in Academy League, and it really shows why the Wizards are up in this series. But here, Backfire threatening with that nice touch over top, and Daywalker the easy finish as he baits both Wizards out of the net and gets a good center pass there for his teammate.
That's just good setup of bait for the Outlaws. They find themselves in a 3-goal lead once again. That's got to be comforting to know that you're not going to go down in a 4-1, most likely, but Ninjatori has a strong kickoff from the wave dash there, mistouched by Daywalker. It's floating back dangerously in front of Outlaws net, but a good clear from Daywalker to keep it out for the time being. Ninjatori places the back wall, looking to get a 50 that goes in the favor of Outlaws. Minute left to go. Silent racing back. Backfire waits this one. It's a mistouch again from Wizards and another one, but it's blocked by Backfire. Backfire's found themselves to be too aggressive, and this time they cut off their teammate.
That's unfortunate for the Wizards, but they're already up 3-1 in the series, and I think we're seeing here is what we see a lot of times when a team goes down in a series. The series is already gone, and you're not worried about trying to pick up a majority of games. We're in game number 5, and the Wizards have already taken it, so the Outlaws playing a little loose, playing a little fast, getting a little aggressive and creative, and it's working out for them with this 4-1 lead. It's a shame it takes teams until they've already lost the series to kind of find this free, loose, and aggressive play style.
And it comes from going right out of the gates. You gotta show your play style first instead of feeling out the other opponent. You gotta play how you want to play and set the pace. Make them follow you, make them adjust to you. But man, that's a convincing win from the Outlaws in Game 5. Ball's still in the air, but it will hit the floor. And Outlaws go away with a 2-3 loss, but not as empty-handed as I thought it was going to be for a second in the series.
No, and that's kind of an upset here for the Outlaws. They came in with such a strong record. The Wizards, not so much, but the Wizards able to walk away with the victory in the series. You love to see that kind of play. It's kind of mid-season, though, and I know I caught you earlier saying it's so important to win every single game, especially as we transition from mid to late season like we are right now. But the Outlaws, they couldn't find that play style until the end of the series here, and you're absolutely right. You got to come out playing your game. There's still a feeling each other out period where you have to figure out what the other team's going to do, but a lot of teams use that period to play super conservative and kind of bait out the other team. That's not the way to do it. Play your game and then make adjustments if you have to, but come out swinging, come out aggressive.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is going to wrap up our Academy League action for now, but I believe coming up next, if I'm not mistaken, we've got some Premier League action, and coming off a hot night last night with Eclipse and Wolves. I can't wait to see what we've got in store for us. It's the best of the best. Like I mentioned before, it's that top tier of minor league esports, high level action about to come at you right after this break.